when you look around in our era, I might be biased, but I think we had, early 2000s probably the best brand of basketball, honestly. From you look at the players, you look at the style of play, big men. Like you don't in today's game, you don't see the type of wings that we had. You don't see the Paul Pierces, the Vince Carters, the AIs, the T Max. Like you don't see that in today's game. I think I forgot Kobe as well. Can't leave Kobe. But going into the off season, you always fall on back into your preparation because somebody's like Kobe, KG, Dirk, all these boys, like they're in their lab working on their craft. Like this is all we did. Kobe didn't take no vacations like that. Like if he had a disappointing season, I know what he's doing. So at that time, I can't be on vacation, taking my all this time off and relaxing on the beach and not working on my shit because that's one of the coldest motherfuckers to ever play the game, and I gotta see him. And people in the barbershop is talking. Who's better, T-Mac? I ain't got no, bro. I got something I gotta live up to because the conversation, my name is in this conversation.
Yeah.
So I gotta be prepared for, an 82 game season, but I gotta be prepared for certain matchups because I know those matchups is what's gonna determine how I'm viewed out here in the people's eyes. So I gotta be aware of this shit.
So with Kobe in particular, you guys obviously both had a relationship with him. He mentioned you as, the hardest guy he had to defend in the league. When you were sort of preparing for these battles, he could do everything. Were there particular things you were like, I got to do this specifically because I know he's going to exploit?
So when you're playing against a dynamic player like that, you got to have a game plan, right? So I go in saying I'm taking certain things away. You're not gonna get me with this. I'm sitting on this. I'm sitting on this particular move and what you're gonna do, right? I'm sitting on that. Now you might hit me with something different. It might be a move, but you might add a counter or something to it. But there's certain things that I'm going in that I'm just sitting on and I'm waiting on it. You're not gonna stop him. He's shooting that bitch 30 times.
He gonna get something, right?
He gonna get something, but I think it's just going in with that mindset and with a game plan that, all right, you're going to sit on, because he's going to do the move, right? And I'm going to be prepared for it. I know his footwork and everything because we worked out together. So I'm sitting on certain things that kind of take something away from this guy.
So you mentioned the working out together, and I'm curious how you think this has changed over time. Because I think different guys have different perspectives on this in terms of the summer stuff, in terms of the workouts, in terms of like the gamesmanship of like, I want you to, not like I want you to know what I'm doing, but I'm comfortable with you knowing what I'm doing versus like, I'm going to go lock myself in a hole and you're going to find out on October 15th.
That's me. I lock myself in the gym without nobody knowing. But the reason I worked out with Kobe, because we both were Adidas and we took a trip to Paris. So while we were over there, we just started working out together. But when I got back here, nobody is seeing what I'm doing. Like I'm in the gym locked up. You ain't going to see me till preseason. I don't play any pickup basketball. I do all skill training. No pickup basketball. I do all skill training. And then when it's training camp, that's when you get to see, what I've been working on.
You knew Kobe a bit as well, right?
I met him a couple of times in passing. I wouldn't say I knew him very well, but Kobe took a lot of delight in coming to the city and doing what Kobe does. I was a recipient of the shrug before. I literally wanted to. It was a playoff game. And we were doing good that day. Like we had it down to maybe 10 points or so, 12 points. He was having a really rough start. And so obviously I'm on the floor. I'm like, this is my Spike Lee moment, right? This is my Spike Lee moment. So I'm talking shit, right? I'm talking shit. And then at one point I say something and he looks at me. He looks right at me. That man hit three-pointers. Right in front of me, like purposely coming to the spot in front of me, hitting it, and I put the battery in that man's back. Like if I'd have been quiet, we might have had
you shook the tree, dog.
And the series was over from that point on. It was like, okay, now not only am I here for y'all, I'm here for you too. You know what I'm saying? And I take that kind of mentality into the game too. Like when I want people to know that I'm bringing you the best because I'm like you. I listen to everybody's albums. I watch everybody's videos. I listen to everybody's flows. And there are tendencies, even lyrically, there are tendencies that, things that people will typically fall back on. And so you just have to know that that's what they're going to do and just be one step ahead of it. If you know their thing is rapping fast, you can't rap faster than them, then you've got to put more complexity into the song in other ways. You know what I'm saying? You just have to find out what it is that they do well. And if you can't do that better than them, then do something that will gain more attention on the record.